everybody, welcome back to my channel, where today we're gonna go on an amazing adventure with our very good friend. Her name is Lily. Now, she loves to use her imagination and build bridges to faraway lands. And you know what? We're gonna do the same thing today. Now, today's adventure is called a jump rope adventure, building bridges to imagination. And yes, you guessed it, it has everything to do with jumping rope. So let's get started. Once upon a time, in a land filled with magical creatures and endless adventures, there lived a young girl named Lily who had a starry hoodie and a pair of lace-up sneakers. Every morning when the sun peeked through her window, Lily would put on her favorite outfit, her starry hoodie and her shiny lace-up sneakers, and head out into the world. One day while exploring the enchanted forest near her home, Lily stumbled upon a peculiar sight. There was a small wooden box nestled beneath the roots of an ancient oak tree. Curiosity sparked within her as she had never seen the box there before. With gentle hands, Lily lifted the lid, and to her amazement, instead of finding treasure or jewels inside, she discovered a length of colorful jump rope. Intrigued by this unusual find, Lily took the rope in her hands. It felt smooth and vibrant, inviting her to play. As she began jumping, the rope seemed to dance around her, weaving magic with every twist and turn. Suddenly, Lily had an incredible idea. She realized that this was no ordinary jump rope. It was a magical jump rope that could take her on incredible adventures, allowing her to explore new worlds and meet wondrous creatures. With a big smile on her face, Lily continued jumping, letting the rhythm carry her away to far-off lands. "Oh, what a fantastic adventure awaits us with this magical jump rope!" she exclaimed. As Lily jumped, she noticed that the rope formed arches like bridges over imaginary rivers and valleys. Each jump brought her closer to her destination, whatever that may be. Overjoyed with her discovery, Lily decided to make the most of her magical find. She incorporated the jump rope into her daily routine, using it not only for fun and exercise, but also to embark on thrilling escapades. Whenever Lily felt like going on an adventure, all she had to do was grab her jump rope and close her eyes. And with a deep breath, she would jump and imagine herself transported to a different world. Sometimes she would leap over bubbling brooks, sometimes she would jump across fields of flowers, and sometimes she would even fly through the air, soaring like a bird high above the clouds. One day as Lily was jumping, she came across a clearing in the forest, and what she saw there took her breath away. Before her eyes, a magnificent castle shimmered in the sunlight, surrounded by a moat and tall, strong walls. Intrigued, Lily decided to approach the castle and see who or what might live within its majestic towers. As she neared the castle, she heard beautiful music and laughter echoing from within its walls. Eager to investigate, Lily hid behind a large bush and peeked over the wall. What she saw was a sight that filled her heart with joy. A group of woodland creatures, including a wise old owl, a playful squirrel, a graceful deer, and a cheerful rabbit, were gathered in the courtyard playing and enjoying themselves. Suddenly, the music stopped and the animals fell silent as a loud and grumpy voice boomed from inside the castle. "Who's there? Who's making all the noise?" The animals looked at each other nervously. They had been playing so merrily that they hadn't noticed anyone approaching. Quickly, the deer and the rabbit dashed away, while the wise old owl hooted loudly and flew up to a tree branch, hoping to hide. The playful squirrel, however, couldn't think of a place to hide and was cornered. Just then, Lily couldn't bear to see the squirrel in trouble. Taking a deep breath, she jumped over the castle wall and landed gracefully in front of the surprised creature. "Don't be afraid, little squirrel," said Lily kindly. "I won't hurt you." Startled but grateful for Lily's help, the squirrel explained what had happened. You see, the castle's owner, a grumpy troll named Grumble, had forbidden the animals to have any fun, wanting them to work all day long. The poor squirrel had been caught playing and now faced Grumble's wrath. Lily, known throughout the land for her kindness and bravery, couldn't stand the thought of the animals being forced to work without any joy. Determined to help, she turned to the squirrel and asked, "Tell your friends I will help them. Then we will plan a way to bring happiness back to this castle." The squirrel nodded gratefully and dashed off to inform the others. Together, Lily and the animals hatched a plan to outsmart Grumble. They would sneak into the castle while he was away and decorate it with flowers, plants, and banners, turning his gloomy abode into a place filled with cheer. When Grumble returned and saw the beautiful transformation, he would be so stunned by the change that he would immediately regret his decision to ruin everyone's happiness. The plan set in motion, the animals and Lily went to work. The deer and the rabbit gathered colorful flowers and plants, while the wise old owl used its sharp beak and talons to hang them around the castle. Meanwhile, the playful squirrel, agile and quick, scurried about gathering shiny trinkets and baubles to add a touch of sparkle to their decorations. As the final touches were being made, Lily noticed a banner hanging limply from the top of the castle wall. Wanting to add a festive touch, she offered to jump over the wall and attach a beautiful red ribbon to the banner, hoping to bring it to life with some movement. The animals cheered, knowing that Lily's bravery and kindness were key to their plan's success. Taking a deep breath, Lily jumped over the wall and gracefully landed next to the banner. As she reached out to tie the ribbon, she heard heavy footsteps approaching. It was Grumble returning earlier than expected. Quickly, Lily hid behind a bush, her heart pounding in her chest. Grumble stomped past, grumbling about lazy animals and their need to work. Lily held her breath until he was gone. Then, with a sigh of relief, she went back to finish decorating the banner. However, as she reached for the ribbon, her hand slipped and it fluttered down, floating on the breeze like a scarlet flyer. Startled by the sudden movement, Grumble spun around, his eyes fixed on the banner. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. The animals, seizing their chance, burst from their hiding places, each holding a flower or plant to present to Grumble. The wise old owl hooted softly, hoping to soothe the troll's anger, while the playful squirrel chattered encouragingly, believing that Grumble would understand the beauty of their gesture. But Grumble remained unmoved. He roared, begging me with flowers and plants, thinking I'll change my mind. Well, you're mistaken. Just then, Lily stepped forward, her starry hoodie and lace-up sneakers a bright spot in the gloomy courtyard. She held out a single flower, its petals as red as courage, and said, "Mr. Grumble, these flowers and plants are not just for you. They're a symbol of the joy and happiness that everyone deserves." Grumble looked at Lily, surprised by her bravery. He glanced at the smiling animals and the colorful decorations, and for the first time in a long time, he felt a flicker of warmth in his chest. Maybe, just maybe, he thought, having a little fun wouldn't be so bad after all. A slow smile spread across Grumble's face, crinkling the corners of his eyes. He chuckled, realizing how silly he'd been. "You're right, Lily. It's time for this old castle to be filled with laughter and joy once more." From that day forward, Grumble became a part of the group, often joining them in their games and adventures. The animals and Lily continued to explore the enchanted forest with their magical jump rope, always ready for a new escapade. They learned that with friendship, courage, and a little imagination, even the grumpiest of trolls could find happiness. And so the tale of Lily and her magical jump rope echoed through the ages, reminding everyone who heard it to always hold on to their dreams and never stop believing in the power of friendship and imagination. And that's the end of our story. But wait, it doesn't have to be the end of our adventure. If you've enjoyed our jump rope adventure today, try making up your own story with the help of a jump rope. How cool is that? Now, if you want to keep the adventure going, don't forget to click on that thumbs up button below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel so you never miss any of our exciting videos. Also, make sure to check out our other videos, which are full of fun, adventure, and magic. Thanks for joining us on this jump rope adventure. We'll see you next time for another exciting tale. Bye for now.